the rules. In the skiboard compulsories, the riders have two 25-second passes in which to complete a maximum of 6 maneuvers per pass. Each trick has a predetermined point value, and this is good for 50% of the overall score. Up on the water, David Reinhardt. Kind of unusual seeing him on a skiboard. We know Dave better for his freestyle jumping, the best in the world in freestyle. Comes up for a lip slide. He looked a little awkward, but he definitely pulled it off. A frontside twister. Notice how that board fully twists around. Here comes the surface 360. He makes that too. Well, the most versatile man on the water, whether he's on a ski or no skis, ends with a fine performance. A huge face plant for Shapiro puts him in 3rd position. A shocker to everyone, including Reinhardt himself. He's in 1st over Perez. Back at Long Branch Lake in South Carolina, Wayne Grimditch and Tony Finn, we're set for skiboarding phase 2 freestyle. Tony, how about the rules? In the freestyle pass, the riders have two 25-second passes in which they can complete their 5 best maneuvers. Each trick has a predetermined point value, and this counts for 50% of the overall score. Leader after phase 1, the compulsories, Dave Reinhardt out on the water, wrapping for probably a helicopter. That's right, that's his 2nd helicopter. That was a backside heli. I think he surprised us all with his 1st place finish in the compulsories, but he pops a nice flip. Bam, a back roll. Can he hold on? Reinhardt almost tumbles up. We've seen him do that so often in freestyle jumping. He was looking more comfortable on the board and then ran into some problems. Yeah, I think he just over-rotated slightly and then couldn't quite hold on. Pass number 2 for Reinhardt. This is the final run. He starts off with the method and a nice frontside twister. Got good rotation on the board. He looks a little bit more confident. A backside front roll. Oh, a slight over-rotation. Reinhardt not quite as dynamic off the wake as he is off the jump. Tony's dockside with Mr. Reinhardt. How come you fell on that front flip?
I don't know why I fell on that. I landed good. I thought I was going to make it. I think I was looking down.
Now, after you fell, you still held onto the rope. Did you think you were going to make it back up?
Well, occasionally I can tumble back up and get my ski back underneath me and continue with my run, but unfortunately...
Pico 2nd, Reinhardt 3rd, and Perez a surprise in 4th. Yeah, I'm really surprised about Air Perez, but I guarantee you he'll be back in San Diego.
It's a beautiful day at Enchanted Cove on Fiesta Island, site of round 3 on the Bud Water Ski Tour for 1992. Boat speed 26 to 35 miles an hour, depending on the trick being attempted. Best 2 of 3 jumps are scored on form, distance, and degree of difficulty. First up, Hank Amos, just 21 years of age from Winter Haven, Florida.
Young, enthusiastic, and very talented off the end of the jump. A 1-ski back Mobius, solid landing, and almost 900 points. Then he came into his final maneuver of the day. The 720 had nothing to lose. It already scored 1,565 points, and that's where it stood after falling on the 720.
Next up, the defending champion here at Mission Bay, 29-year-old Mike Tolzman from Miramar, Florida.
And this is the first tournament all year that we've seen Mike qualify. He landed a beautiful 720, scored almost 800 points. That gave him a round of 16.06. Then he decided to go for the double front. Just a half a revolution short. He misses, the crowd loves it, and scores well at 16.06.
Here's another look from our ESPN buoy cam. He just missed it, and keep in mind, you must complete the jump and ski out. Next up, Dave the Dog Reinhardt, the top dog in freestyle jumping from our on-the-ramp camera.
Dave missed the spring off the top of the ramp, failed to get the distance he normally does, so he ended up in 3rd position going into his final pass by the ramp. So he tries the 1-ski front full twisting flip all at the same time, tucked weird, grabs the handle, and dances to the surface.
975 points. That has got to be our Toyota Radical Move of the Week. Dave Reinhardt, an absolutely awesome move. Toyota, I love what you do for me. And now our final competitor in the freestyle jump, Jeff Schmick, 22 years old.
Well, this is a guy who's taken some very hard falls throughout the season, but he had it all together here, grabbed the handle, skied away from the very, very difficult 720, came in and decided to try something he almost made here last year, 1080, and just a shy off 3 revolutions in the air.
So no points on the third jump. Dave Reinhardt comes from behind to take his third straight freestyle competition this year over Mike Tolzman, Hank Amos, and Jeff Schmidt.
Let's meet Dave, the dog Reinhardt. He's a four-time Pro Tour freestyle jumping champion. His barefoot skills have led to a part in a James Bond movie, License to Kill. And now the dog has added kneeboarding to his repertoire.
The water skiing, everything's done from the legs down. The kneeboarding, you don't have your legs. Everything's done from, waist up. And I'm lost. I have not learned to develop the skill to ride a kneeboard.
But skiboarding's been a different story. It's been kinder to Dave, and we think he's the most improved skier on tour.
In skiboarding, I've never won. So there's a great challenge there for me to win. I have a challenge. I have a goal that I'd like to reach. I'd like to be better at it.
And if he can bring both his kneeboarding and skiboarding up to the level of his freestyle and barefooting, he will definitely stake his claim as the most well-rounded water skier in the world. Dave told us earlier that he wants second place. 25-second run where they are to perform their 5 best maneuvers. Each trick has a predetermined point value. Well, this is the moment for Dave the dog Reinhardt 6 after the compulsories. He's got to come up with everything. Starts off with a helicopter, a nice one for Dave. He's wrapping now for an additional helicopter. He nails that one too. Starts off with 2 nice helicopters. And a flip, a nice looking flip for Dave Reinhardt. And another roll. He's going to be down. No, he's up. He holds on. A normal human being would not have been able to do that. And ends it with a fall, but still, what a dramatic performance for Dave on his first run. Crowd going crazy about Reinhardt's couple of additional flips. This is his second pass. Starts off to 180, flips the board back to front. A method air, a snowboarding trick. Dave expanding his repertoire, and a twister. Dave is really looking smooth out there in these rough water conditions. Pops a flip. He holds on. Doesn't have the style of the Perez, but he's got the tricks. Another front roll. I cannot believe he's actually holding on to the rope. He's got one more trick left. A front flip. Oh, my goodness. Dave the dog Reinhardt. What a tremendous run. He's shaking his head in disbelief. Dave, just a fighter, scrapper, shrapulating and shredding, trying to hold on. Tony's down to the dock with Reinhardt. Dave, that was unbelievable. How did you hold on?
Oh, well, from all the barefooting that I do, have the knack of being able to tumble up after some of my falls. So fortunately, I was able to tumble up and continue with my run.
3 victories in a row for Darren the Scud Shapiro. And Dave Reinhardt, well, he won his second position, and he fought like a dog for it all.
Just across Interstate 9.